and they will work with your insurance company. Call 724-235 Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair. Proud to sponsor local high school sports.
Welcome back to Norwood High School. Just about set to go. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Lincoln Park Leopards 4A state quarterfinal round action. Again, if you're just joining us, starters on the Mustangs side, Keandre DeShields, Rodney Gallagher, Mason Bolish, Blaze Krisner, Patrick Cavanaugh on the Lincoln Park side. Dante Green, DeAndre Moy, Brandon Cummings, Malik Thomas, and Dorian McGee. Mentioned it was a 4-point Lincoln Park win the first time these two schools played back on December the 29th. And we're excited to get this one going tonight, Steve Suprick.
Boy, we sure are. I tell you what, it's going to be, I don't think there's any open seats, and we're going to have, we got people behind us. It's packed, and looking down below, I don't see an open seat down there. The only seats you see is Gary's probably paying the crowd, or the seats for the cheerleaders, and that's about it. It's going to be pretty exciting.
The Mustangs in their away blues, white numbers, red trim. Their bench off to our right. And the Lincoln Park Leopards will be in their home whites with gold numbers and a little blue trim, and their bench will be off to our left here tonight. Our officials this evening, Steve, Vince Scappi, Dan Haber, and Frank Turbert, a crew that we are not familiar with.
No, but you can rest assured if they got put on this game, they must know what they're doing. So let's hope we get a good game. And like I said, I don't think we haven't really had to complain too much about the officials in the last few games. So let's hope that's more of the case tonight.
And certainly hope that trend continues as the Mustangs take on the Lincoln Park Leopards tonight. Laurel Highlands staying with that same starting lineup they pretty much used throughout this state playoff run. We mentioned how big, Steve, it's been. Some of these role players stepping up, guys like Bolish, Krisner, Cavanaugh, and Antoine Black, and they've really been key to really accompanying Keandre DeShields and Rodney Gallagher on this run into the quarterfinal round of the state playoffs.
Well, they sure have, and they just you're gonna need all of them. You can't win this game with just two players, and it's certainly two players can dominate, but you're gonna have to have all five. I always just say, Brian, there's only one ball out there too, so you gotta just gotta pass it around and make everybody involved.
Our live video stream tonight, courtesy of Dr. Bob Baker for Fayette County Coroner, the law offices of Zebley, Mahaloff, and White. Mike Gobble for Fayette County District Attorney. Hudot Garages. Timothy Dye, Fayette County Clerk of Courts. The Friends of Jack W. Connor. Autoland Hyundai of Uniontown, and Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr. We appreciate you joining us for a Friday night of PIAA high school basketball playoff action. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Lincoln Park Leopards. The last check on our Peachens Pharmacy scoreboard. Uniontown down 4 at halftime against North Catholic. And the winner of this game will take on either Uniontown or North Catholic. That game tipped off at 7 o'clock tonight at Charleroi High School. And the semifinals, Steve, will actually be played on Monday. So that'll be a pretty quick turnaround from this quarterfinal round to the semifinals coming up in just a couple of days.
Well, let's worry about Monday on Monday. Let's you got to get through tonight before you can worry about that. So let's, both these teams have a goal to play on Monday night. Let's see which one can make it happen.
Mustangs breaking out. Keandre DeShields will be in the center circle here for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs working right to left as we describe it. And Steve, you have an update on that Uniontown North Catholic game. 36-32 Uniontown is what I see on my board. Yeah, so Red Raiders on top at Charleroi. Now, good news for fans of Fayette County basketball. Again, if either Uniontown or Laurel Highlands or both win, we'll have a game for you here on Monday. Dante Green to jump against Keandre DeShields. Vince Scappi in the center circle. We'll get this 4A quarterfinal round game underway from Norwood High School on a Friday night. Again, thank you for joining us here on WMBS, the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook page and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Mustangs trying to get to the semis for the first time since 1968. And then when the opening tap back to Blaze Krisner, a little touch off to Keandre here high on the left, fronted there by Dante Green. Keandre trying to come inside, just lost the handle, had it poked away. And here comes Lincoln Park breaking back with Dorian McGee. Sends it off to his left to Thomas, spins and shoots and connects. Malik Thomas, the 6'4 sophomore guard, has offers, Steve, from pretty much everywhere. And Lincoln Park an early 2-0 lead.
Looked like he lost the handle there. Almost a double dribble crowd that Mustang fans wanted a double dribble.
Nice bounce pass inside from Bolish to Gallagher. Kick out Krisner for 3. Good look, couldn't get it to drop. Rodney comes back inside, fell, missed the shot attempt. Ball still loose. Keandre regains, puts it off the glass, another miss. Mustangs trying to get a fourth crack here on the possession. He comes loose here high on the left, saved there by Gallagher. Gallagher steps up, takes a three up top, again off the back out. Kavanaugh going for the rebound. He'll rip it down, try to come back inside, and now he's stripped. So Laurel Highlands team had 5 cracks at it, but still came up empty on that possession.
Not very close on any of them, Brian. The shooting is just a little off. A lot of people in this gym, and they got to relax and settle down a little bit, but good hustle.
Dorian McGee back between the circles there to Dante Green. Now McGee again. Bolish coming out defensively. Touch there from Thomas. Flips it over the shoulder. Into the corner there to DeAndre Moy. Resets back on the wing again to Malik Thomas. Another flip back up top as the Leopards slow things down a bit here on this possession. Now 3 from the parking lot up top. No good there from Cummings. Ball loose on the far side. Tracked down there by the Mustangs. Good sign early on, Steve. Laurel Highlands getting to those loose balls.
Yeah, got a long rebound there. Bolish got over there and corralled it in, and you can see how athletic this Lincoln Park team is.
Here's Rodney up top. Sends it off to his right to Krisner. Comes far baseline. Bounces in the corner again to Bolish. Resets on the wing. And now Krisner another touch near the near boundary. Into Bolish, who drives, scoops it up, missed on the shot attempt. Kavanaugh, offensive rebound, scores on the putback, and the Mustangs on the board for the first time tonight. We're tied at 2 minutes in.
Well, got a backdoor cut, and Bolish goes in there, couldn't finish, but Kavanaugh did a good job to finish it. And the Mustangs in a 2-3 zone.
McGee on the baseline, bounces it out far side. Good ball movement coming free for a quick 2. Brandon Cummings, the Pitt recruits, has Lincoln Park up 4-2. Pitt a big win this afternoon in the NCAA tournament over Iowa State. And now their future, Brandon Cummings, getting 2 here to put Lincoln Park on top 4-2 over the Mustangs. Here's Rodney Gallagher back on the other side. Gallagher spinning on the inside, lost the dribble, resets to Bolish. Gallagher looking for another touch. Pressure on the backside. It was knocked out of bounds off of Malik Thomas going out, so the Mustangs will retain possession.
Well, you could see right away that you're not playing against some of the teams that we played all year. It's a little bit faster pace. Mustangs have got to be ready to go at all times.
Bolish out to Keandre, right of the lane, fade away, far side, rattles out. Ball loose on the baseline, and the Leopards able to find it. Thomas with a rebound, off to Moy and across. Sent on the far wing and floating it up. Missing there is Cummings, and Keandre the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Keandre back across. Keandre spinning down the lane, pretty move, but couldn't finish. The ball deflected out. They're going to say off of Lincoln Park and out. I thought it went off of Patrick Kavanaugh.
I thought Kavanaugh nipped it out as well, Brian, and that a nice break there, but Keandre has just a little bit off. He's almost looks like he's rushing his shots a little bit.
Here's Bolish up top, over to Krisner. Mustangs the basketball down 4-2. Krisner deep 3 at the front of the rim, no good. Kavanaugh another offensive rebound, reloads to Gallagher. 3 far wing again off the mark. Laurel Highlands pulled from the field. They trail 4-2. Lincoln Park breaking back, a lot of contact, and a blocking foul called there on Gallagher on the Dorian McGee drive.
Wow. Well, it's first foul of the game. Officials have been letting them play. They haven't really whistled too many fouls.
I watched it on the delayed replay there, Steve. It looked like Gallagher did have position.
Well, he had position, but he was right underneath the basket. I know we don't have that circle in the high school basketball, but college, it would have been the restricted area.
First of 2 free throws, good for Dorian McGee. And the winner of this game takes on North Catholic or Uniontown coming up on Monday. Second of 2 free throws from McGee, good again. So it's a 6-2 Lincoln Park lead here at the 4:31 mark of the opening quarter.
Now, somebody needs to take the lid off. I know we got 2 points already, but that was just a putback by Kavanaugh. Somebody needs to make a shot for the Mustangs.
Gallagher sending it off to Krisner. A little wide pass brought in there by Blaze, who pulls back out. Switches back with Rodney, edge of the zone. Flipped over to Keandre here in the corner. And Keandre now working left of the lane, takes a step back shot. 3, went down. No foul called, and another Lincoln Park rebound pulled down by Dorian McGee. Leopards in transition, hard pass, baseline. Kept alive there from Green and deflected out of bounds as Green was trying to feed it off to McGee, and that'll take us to immediate timeout. 3:59 left here in the opening quarter. 6-2 Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands. We're back at 90 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vince T-Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300. Market savings.
Our don't have luck. It makes it easy away. Save your green during the Hyundai Getaway sale. Most models 0% for 48 2020 Hyundai Tucson Santa Fe SUVs with 0% for 48 months, plus an additional $500 HMF bonus cash.
Any other saving of the green?
Lease the new 2023 Hyundai Venue SE for only $199 per month for 36 months. And keep saving with the great gas. Just see us for details. Plus, 3-year, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance is included on every new Hyundai.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's Best Warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 5-year, 60,000 coverage. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. See them on AutolandHyundai.com.
To save in the green, remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Auto.
So we come back. Malik Thomas missed on a 3, but Dante Green able to get the rebound and put it back up and in. So Lincoln Park an 8-2 lead here for Laurel Highlands with 3:35 left here in the opening quarter as Keandre comes inside, leans and draws the foul. So Keandre will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Laurel Highlands.
Say 3:31 left in the first quarter. Mustangs have 2 points, so you got to feel fortunate you're only down 6 at this point. And of course the Red Raiders at the start of the fourth quarter to lead North Catholic 40-37. So they're up by 3 with 8 minutes left.
Let's hope Uniontown can hang on. First of 2 free throws for Keandre, good. First point of the game for Keandre DeShields. In fact, prior to that, the only Mustang basket was a 2 from Patrick Kavanaugh. Now Antoine Black checking into the game, replacing Blaze Krisner. Keandre now his second of 2 free throws.
And that gym must be rocking over there because Billy Dice's camera is getting blurry and moving around a lot.
You would think so. The Red Raiders in the lead, home crowd. Keandre made both free throws.
42-37 now.
Mustangs back to within 4. Here's Cummings on the near boundary. Pulls it back out to Dante Green, fronted there by Bolish. Cross-court far side over to DeAndre Moy. Moy between the circles again to Cummings. Deep 3 off the mark. He likes those deep 3s up top. Laurel Highlands the rebound.
Antoine Black in the game for the Mustangs.
It's Keandre. Switches here with Bolish up top. Mason looks to drive. Little pivot off to Rodney. Now Mason sets the screen. Rodney's 3 on the way and good. Rodney Gallagher, first points of the night. Come from outside the arc, Stephen. Just like that, Laurel Highlands back to within 1, down 8-7.
Yep. Well, they just kind of hang around. That's what's going to be a kind of a grinded out game.
Hard pass down low. Stolen there by Antoine Black. Good little poke up to Keandre DeShields. Keandre driving right down the lane, put it off the glass, couldn't finish. Ball loose underneath, and Lincoln Park the rebound. Brought in again from Dante Green.
Keandre is just a fraction off.
And coming back, pretty shot from DeAndre Moy, and Moy able to finish. First 2 of the game for Moy. Lincoln Park's lead back up to 3. Now Rodney looking for the tie, coming back. Got fouled on the 3-point attempt. Shot didn't drop, but Rodney Gallagher will have 3 free throws upcoming here for the Mustangs.
So number 5, that's Thomas.
Mustangs don't mind any fouls on Thomas or Cummings.
That's the first foul of the game for the Leopards.
Second, actually. First of 2 free throws, good there for Rodney.
Oh, yeah.
Had the one earlier on Keandre's 2 free throw makes.
Yeah, that was on Green, right?
Correct. Rodney makes the second of 3.
And the Mad Bombers coming in. Schwartzfeger, they got Coach Hauger's looking for somebody that's going to make a shot. The guys are a little tight, and actually Keandre does not look like him. I mean, he's physically he looks fine, but he just looks a little bit rushed on his shots.
Rodney missed the third after making the first 2. So there's Lincoln Park coming back. Another deep 3, Malik Thomas. This time he connects. For whatever reason, Steve, he loves those deep 3s from the top of the key.
Yeah,
He missed the first 2,
on.
but hit that one. And Lincoln Park now up 4, 13-9. Keandre coming free off the screen set by Kavanaugh. Keandre between defenders, pulls back out to Rodney here high on the right with 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Rodney again on the far wing. He'll take another 3 from the same spot he hit earlier. This one no good. Ball loose here on the near side, corralled there by Brandon Cummings. And Cummings into the forecourt on the near side. Cummings, the ball might have been kicked there by Nate Schwartzfeger.
I don't know. I thought he kicked it off of the Leopards. He kicked it himself, but they didn't see it that way.
Allows Lincoln Park to play on. Another three. Thomas up top, off the mark that time. Keandre the rebound for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands the basketball down 4, working right to left as we describe it. Keandre trying to come inside. Fouled there by Thomas. If it's on Thomas, Steve, it's his second.
Yep. That is.
Thomas tried an aggressive play coming in here on the near side, trying to pick Keandre's pocket. And got called for the foul, so he'll check out.
Well, the Mustangs, though, other than a couple of the three and a couple of foul shots, they have really struggled offensively. They're not getting any rhythm, no offensive sets, nothing like that. It's all one-on-one from Gallagher.
Remember, the Mustangs, though, started slow on Tuesday against Hampton and were able to regain. Hopefully they can do the same here tonight. And Keandre gets hit on a long too far side, and that foul will get posted on Dorian McGee. That was pretty obvious, Steve, as Keandre got hit up top. He took a shot to the nose in the last game as well.
That was on Moy, Brian, not McGee.
Oh, okay. It's the first on Moy. McGee was over there as well. I thought McGee clipped him, but as you said, it was Moy. And now Keandre, first of 2 free throws, rattling out.
Red Raiders up. We don't have a time. They're up 45-40 now, so.
Again, Uniontown in the quarterfinals for the first time since 2002, and that was the last time they made the semis as well. Of course, losing in the state title game that year to Harrisburg.
And the officials are chatting about something.
We're still going to talk about it.
Yeah, they're having 2 conversations.
We're going to come back over to the scores table. I think we might get a change here, Steve, on who that last foul was called on, because remember, I thought it was called on McGee, and they posted on Moy.
They posted it on Moy.
And that's why I was surprised to see it going up on Moy, because I thought McGee made contact.
It's called on number 0.
That's his second thing.
They called it on Dante Green. Wow, we were both wrong then. I didn't think Green was there either.
Yep.
Tony says we're correct. Officials are wrong. That's the second on Green. Second of 2 free throws good for Keandre DeShields. We do not count. We're high up in the deck tonight as well, so we're not exactly close to the action.
And almost touched the ceiling. 47-40 now. Red Raiders score again.
An offensive foul called here on Lincoln Park. Did you see exactly what was called? Was that a sideline violation?
No.
Oh, he did step out of bounds.
Yeah,
okay. So the Mustangs get it back down 3. Final minute of this opening quarter. Now Rodney directing traffic. Rodney up top, fronted there by Brandon Cummings. Sends it off to Keandre, and now Rodney again. With Kavanaugh setting the screen, Rodney lost the handle. Sends it over to Schwartzfeger, now back to Rodney again.
Yeah, Schwartzfeger, he likes that corner.
Kavanaugh, another screen set as Rodney drives inside and this time finishes. Rodney Gallagher, 9 points here in the opening quarter. Mustangs back to within 1, down 13-12. 22 seconds left here in the first. We likely have Lincoln Park play here for the last shot.
Typical Mustang performance, Brian. They didn't really, don't look that good at all. There's a backcourt
violation.
Mustangs really haven't looked good at all, and here we are, the chance to take the lead. It's got to be frustrating for Lincoln Park, but they haven't shot the ball all that great either.
DeAndre Moy wasn't even pressured there, Steve. Just kind of lost it. No, the Mustangs turned it over off the inbounds pass, and coming inside for a quick 2 there, Brandon Cummings. And now the Mustangs looking for a home run ball with about a second left. Wow. Unable to get a shot away, so just some miscommunication there off the inbounds pass for Black.
Antoine Black just rolled it to Gallagher, and he's furious with Black. Not a miscommunication. It was just a bad play by Black. I don't know what he was thinking there.
So we've reached the end of 1, 15-12. Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands, back with the 2nd and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
And I am nomination Fayette County District Attorney. I am a retired member of the Armed Forces and a veteran of Afghanistan. I have an extensive background in law enforcement and corrections, and I am an experienced trial attorney. If elected, I will follow the law and treat everyone fairly and equally. I protect your constitutional rights. I will serve the people of the county with an integrity. Changes needed attorney's office. So on May 16th, vote for me, Mike Auble, because I am the right person to bring about that change. Paid for by the
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great and combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. Agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like the neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here at Norwin High School, the Lincoln Park Leopards a 15-12 lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And the Leopards get a little 2-for-1 here, Steve, as they got the score to end the first. Now they get the basketball to start the second.
Yeah, that was just a lazy pass by Black, just a mistake. And Thomas back in the game with those 2 fouls, so we'll see how that plays out. Mustangs in a 2-3 look again.
And see, if for whatever reason we lost our video feed, you might have to do a little play-by-play here while I get it back up.
You got it. That's Moy over there on top of the key. He's going to dribble and pass it over. That's a long bomb 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound Kavanaugh, and Kavanaugh almost throws it away to DeShields. DeShields going to come driving in the lane, spin move, turn around, fake the shot, up and off the rim, and good. DeAndre DeShields finally gets one to drop, Brian, as he's trying to frantically get that video back.
And the Mustangs pull back to within 1 now, 15-14.
Moy in the corner, over to that's Green in the corner. And there's Thomas on the wing. He's going to drive in. Oh, good block by Bolish, and he doesn't get it. Now there's a pass inside. That the shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound off the Leopards, and that was 21 McGee who tried to go in there, and he got a lot of pressure from Kavanaugh. And the Mustangs now only trail by 1, 15-14. And the Red Raiders up 49-45 as time winds down that one.
Are back on the video side, so welcome back. Don't know what's going on with the internet up here at Norwin. A full house, though. So
too many people in the building.
I agree. It's Keandre on the far side. Mustangs only down 1 right now. Back to Rodney Gallagher here, edge of the zone. Off to Antoine Black, coming baseline, bounces into Bolish, hands off to Kavanaugh, comes inside and floats it up and in. And just like that, Laurel Highlands in the lead at 16-15. 6:30 left before halftime. Charging back near baseline, driving and missing Brandon Cummings. And Antoine Black pulls down the rebound there for Laurel Highlands.
That's what Antoine Black's there for right there. Get those tough rebounds. And the officials letting him play there. He drove in. I thought that could have been a foul called. And they let him play on.
Keandre off to Kavanaugh. Good ball movement down to Bolish. Resets to Kavanaugh out in front. Out to Black on the wing. 3 off the side of the rim. No good.
Kavanaugh needs to shoot that ball. He's a foot from the basket. Looked like he was anticipating some contact that never came. And I think if he went straight up with it, he gets he's only a foot away from the basket.
DeAndre Moy playing catch there with Malik Thomas. Now Moy's going to take the 3 up top. It's off the mark. Thomas going for the rebound, but ripped away by Black. Off to Gallagher to cross. Rodney Gallagher between defenders. Scoops it up against the and one in the process. Rodney Gallagher increases the Mustangs' lead to 3 here with 5:41 left before halftime.
That's going to be on Moy. That'll be his first, I guess, after they made that correction. And now you can see Periska, the head coach from the Leopards, complaining he wanted to foul on the other end, and I don't know if he doesn't have an argument. Officials letting him play a little bit.
See if you have an update on that Uniontown game.
It's 49-45, and we don't have a time, but it appears to be some frantic action, so maybe it's getting close to the end. Raiders with the ball.
Gallagher made the free throw, so the Mustangs lead at 4 now, 19-15. 5:34 left here before halftime.
Getting dizzy watching it, Brian. The camera's shaking. Billy Dice must be so, that's on a cement floor up on that balcony.
Yeah, I assume that's where he's at.
Yeah.
Maybe he's excited tonight as well. Malik Thomas up top. Thomas, little hop step, bounce pass. Far side, Kavanaugh will foul DeAndre Moy there.
Moy, it's going to be on, it could be on Black. That's on Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh's having a good game, Brian. He gets the ball down there. They're so concerned with Keandre DeShields and Gallagher that they're letting Bolish kind of dribble in there and give it to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh needs to lay that in, Brian. They need to, just for the fact that to make them come in and guard him to open up some lanes for Gallagher and DeShields.
The first of 2 free throws, no good there for Moy. Now Moy for a second of 2 with Lincoln Park down 4 on the way and good for DeAndre Moy. So Moy with 3. It's a 1-possession game again. Laurel Highlands 19.
Mustangs kind of withstood a really bad stretch for them in that first quarter. Remember that with 3 minutes left, they only had 2 points.
Gallagher off to Keandre. Contact down low. No foul called. Mustangs keep it alive. Kicked in the corner. Bullish for 3. Rattles out. Keandre offensive rebound. Scores on the putback. Keandre DeShields 4 here in the second. 7 for the game. Laurel Highlands back up 5 at 21-16.
Scrappy.
Yes,
scrappy.
4:48 left here in the second quarter. Deep 3 near side, good. Brandon Cummings, the Pitt recruit, now with 7. And Lincoln Park back to within 2. You know they're not going to go away, Steve. Gallagher again, far wing. Rodney coming inside, got blocked going up that time, deflected out of bounds off of Dorian McGee, and out will stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Lincoln Park zone.
Now Gallagher taking it to the hoop.
Gallagher sends it into Bullish. Back on the wing again to Keandre. Keandre, a little bump there with Dante Green. He'll take the 3 near side, a little short.
He's just, he's falling backwards. He's not quite squaring himself up. He's got to settle down a little bit and get square to the hoop. A little off balance there on that 3-point attempt.
So Lincoln Park getting it back. Now down only 2 as DeAndre Moy brings it back across. Up on the far side of Malik Thomas with Dante Green setting the screen, and a 2 from the elbow, good for Malik Thomas. Thomas and Cummings both tough on the Lincoln Park side. We're knotted up at 21 as we go under 4 minutes left here in the second quarter.
DeAndre keeps looking at his left hand like something's wrong with it.
Rodney up top, has it high on the right, bounces off to Keandre, spins off a defender. Keandre now leans in, put it off the glass, shot attempt, no good, ball loose near side. Again, Lincoln Park has it. Moy across on the wing, Cummings sending it back underneath, and the floater good from DeAndre Moy. 5 for Moy, and Lincoln Park, a little surge. They're back in the lead at 23-21 as we go under 3:30 left here in the second quarter.
Boy, Keandre missed that shot, and he really didn't hustle getting back down the floor. He needs to get back. This is a game where you got every possession matters, and he got him across, just barely across half court when they were shooting that layup.
Rodney, tough shot, got it to drop and one again. Yep. And Rodney is pumped up. Count it. Now they're questioning whether they're going to count it. They should count this. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't. And the foul went on Cummings, but they're not going to give Rodney the baskets. And that'll take us to immediate timeout. 3:14 left before halftime, 23-21 Lincoln Park. We're back at 90 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Congratulations from Jack W. Connor, attorney at law, to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball teams on a great season. Attorney Connor wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders teams the best of luck in the PIAA playoff games.
Change. When did get taken out of industries? It's too because these days at life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service, real service, from a person you know and face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
The Silverado Roundup is going on now.
We have the 2022-23 Silverado Crew Cabs and the price to move.
All this month, you can save up to $10,000 with special financing and immediate pricing on all new Silverado. Stop in to Harbor Chevy in March or April and enter to win a trip to Las Vegas. Hurry into Harbor Chevy because a deal like this won't last long.
See, it's the best price every time, all the time.
Sale ends April 3rd, 2023.
As we come back, Laurel Highlands with the basketball. That 2 again was not counted by Rodney Gallagher. Foul called on the floor. And now Keandre taking a little fade away from the foul line. That shot no good. Ball loose, goes out of bounds and over to Lincoln Park.
Yeah, Keandre's just forcing the issue. He's just not, he just doesn't seem like he's squaring up like he normally would. He needs to get one to drop to get his confidence a little bit.
Now Lincoln Park up by 2 with the basketball. Coming down low and getting blocked there on the shot attempt was Dante Green, and we'll get a foul call.
Well, that foul came in late. That's going to be on Kavanaugh, his second.
Personal foul on number 15, Patrick Kavanaugh for the Mustangs. His second, team third.
Go ahead, Steve, if you want to take it for a minute.
Okay.
We'll get the video feed back on again.
I got the video, okay. Moy on top of the key, over to Cummings, or actually that's Thomas on the left wing. Back to Moy, over to, that's Cummings there, and he's back to Moy. The fakes, the pump fakes, got Keandre up in the air, throws it in the corner, and that is good for Malik Thomas for a three-pointer. Now the Mustangs trail 26-21.
There's a little surge here from Lincoln Park now, has the Leopards up 5. And Laurel Highlands trying to regain back on the other side with Rodney Gallagher working here high on the right. Rodney looking for operating room, pivoting, sending it off to Keandre.
See right there, if he's on, he's taking that shot right there. He had a wide open look from the top of the key.
Now Keandre handing off again to Kavanaugh, kind of trapped. Got to scoop it up, and then Keandre with the
stole it from
initially you had Dorian McGee pick up the rebound. Keandre took it away. Then Keandre lays it up and in. So the Mustangs back to within 3. Floater on the other side. Missed there from Malik Thomas. Got an offensive rebound down low. Put back off the glass and in. Was that Dante Green there, Steve, that scored on the putback? And then a foul called there on the Rodney Gallagher drive on the other side.
Dorian McGee. 2.5 left, and the Red Raiders look like they're going to be down by 1. We got North Catholic at the free throw line.
You have Rodney here for Laurel Highlands. First of 2 free throws good. Again, we apologize for losing our feed a couple of times out of our hands. Something with the internet here at Norwood, excuse me.
2 seconds left, Brian. 2.5 left. Red Raiders will have an inbounds play from underneath their own basket, down by 2. So a tough one there for the Red Raiders.
Second of 2 free throws good for Rodney Gallagher. So Gallagher 5 here in the second, 12 for the game, 28-25. Laurel Highlands taking a timeout. 1:20 left before halftime. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back in 60 here on the C.R. Browning Group High School Sports Night.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vincent. Will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Chiropractor, husband, father, team doctor, and coach. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I'm running for. As a proven leader and team player, I will lead with integrity and compassion. My plans and goals for this office will be a great benefit for our community, to not only serve those in need, but to also help prevent tragedies. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I would greatly appreciate your support.
Paid for by friends of Dr. Baker.
Back here at Norwood High School, Lincoln Park with a basketball of 28-25 over Laurel Highlands, 1:11 left before halftime as Brandon Cummings works off to his right. Cummings now coming down the lane, jumper just inside the foul line, no good. Battle for the loose ball, rebound tipped around a couple of times, and finally corralled in there by Keandre DeShields off to Rodney Gallagher.
Tough rebound by DeShields.
Now Gallagher going to be called for the double dribble there on the near elbow. He didn't like that call.
It looked like he lost the ball. Red Raiders won. I don't know what happened. He's missed it.
Bakari Wallace hit a 3 to win it. Wow. So congratulations, Uniontown. They're headed to the semifinals. Bakari Wallace, game-winning 3.
Bedlam in Charleroi.
Yes.
Look at that. The camera's shaking. You can't see any. The court is being mobbed. The Red Raiders players being mobbed. Bakari Wallace hits a 3.
Well, that's great for a senior too, Steve. Extending his career. So we'll have basketball for you on Monday. Uniontown will be there in the semifinals, but who will they take on? Either Lincoln Park or Laurel Highlands. 28-25. Lincoln Park with a basketball here. And a little feed as Thomas sent it off to Moy, had it blocked away. Here come the Mustangs breaking
that was
back.
a back cord. We got away
not
with
called.
It. Yeah.
Polish has it on the far wing. Back to Antoine Black up top. Swung now back to Keandre. Keandre now backing off here high on the left. Mustangs probably playing for the last shot here. 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. Black setting the screen. Keandre looking for operating room down at 2. And now Keandre to take the 3 up top. It goes over the backboard and no good. So the Mustangs find themselves down 3 here at the break. 28-25 Lincoln Park. We'll recap the first half numbers for you in a moment here on a halftime show. Brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WNBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe. I have to work and navigate a work station claim treated unfairly by your employer. When your employer back to work, you may not be ready to. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call us at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3930 with you at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. On Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Small enough to know you by name.
Hello, Mustang Nation and Red Raider Nation. This is Fayette County Clerk of Courts Tim Dye, wishing you all the best in your playoff games tonight. You're both having next-level seasons. Get those wins tonight and make them epic as you continue toward that championship trophy. Paid for by the Tim Dye for Clerk of Courts Re-Election Committee.
Are you looking for quality pre-owned more? With over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you need a truck, car, or SUV, you'll find it at Gary's Auto Sales. Browse the website at Gary'sAutoSales.com or call 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales, in business since 1974 with the motto many miles on Route 190. Between Uniontown and Connellsville, Gary's Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands Mustangs basketball.
Major Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown with 2 messages for March's Colon Cancer Awareness Month. Number 1, colon cancer is common, and it's the 2nd leading cancer killer in America. Number 2, colon cancer is preventable by getting periodic colonoscopies with removal of precancerous polyps starting at age 45. To learn
BT card information, but Acting Secretary Bauer Cush says if you receive unsolicited text messages asking for your personal information, it is a scam. Cush encourages people who receive such a text to call the DHS fraud tip line at 1-844-DHS-TIPS. While DHS does send text messages to people who receive SNAP benefits, the department says it does not include details about a person's benefits or request personal information.
The University of Pittsburgh is hoping to build a new athletic complex. The $240 million proposal would include a new arena and sports performance center. It would be built on vacant land near the Peterson Event Center. The arena would replace the current 71-year-old Fitzgerald Fieldhouse and seat 3,000 people. As state budget hearings get underway next week, one item Governor Josh Shapiro is hoping lawmakers will consider is his proposal to recruit new police officers and other public safety personnel, including 911 dispatchers.
Those 911 operators know whether they're supposed to dispatch fire or first responder, know whether they're supposed to dispatch law enforcement, know whether they're supposed to dispatch mental health advocates. These are all critically important parts of making a community safe.
And tomorrow is Public Defender Day, marking the 60th anniversary of the U.S. Supreme Court Gideon versus Wainwright decision, granting those arrested the right to an attorney.
We're back here at Norland High School ready to start the second half. Again, apologize for the video problems. Out of our control, just issues here with the internet at Norland High School. And Steve, we can't really do much about it. Why don't you recap the first half scoring? Brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for the Red Raiders, DeShields finishes with 9 points, Gallagher 12, and Patrick Cavanaugh with 4. That's it, just three Mustangs score, as they scored 12 in the first, 13 in the second, 25 at the half. For the Leopards, Dante Green had 4 points, Moy with 5, Cummings with 7, Thomas with 10, and McGee with 2. They had 15 in the first, 13 in the second, 28 at the half, so a 28-25 halftime lead. And congratulations to Malik Wallace, who hits a bomb.
Bakari
Wallace, sorry, too many names flying tonight. We're all technical difficulties. Bakari Wallace hits a monumental shot for the Red Raiders as they go to the state semifinals. Congratulations to Coach K and his Red Raiders.
And we'll have that game on Monday. Who they will take on will be determined here in the final 16 minutes as Keandre takes a three from the near wing, no good, and Lincoln Park the rebound down low, Malik Thomas.
That was a good look that time by he squared up, but just threw it a little long off the rim.
Thomas coming back. That's a three from the near side, no good. Fight for the loose ball rebound, kept alive by Lincoln Park. Jumper just inside the foul line, no good. Green, offensive rebound brought down to put back up and in. Brandon Cummings, so Cummings with 9.
That was fortunate there. Gallagher jumped up and the ball bounced over him.
Gallagher driving back, scoop shot, score at Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher with 14 in this game. Mustangs back to within 3, down 30-27.
You got Red Raiders, you're going to have somebody score other than Gallagher and DeShields.
Maybe the Mustangs.
The Mustangs.
Here's Malik Thomas driving inside, put it off the glass, and then Malik Thomas. 12 already for Malik. And the lead back up to 5 for Lincoln Park. Polish thought about a deep three, hands off to Cavanaugh. Pulls over to Krisner. Krisner far corner, bounces back to Cavanaugh. Bad pass. Taken away there, but the Mustangs able to regain and reprieve up top. Keandre back to Cavanaugh, drives and scores. Patrick Cavanaugh, 2 in every quarter, has 6 for the game. Mustangs back to within 3, down 32-29.
Still shaky possession there. Polish and Krisner, Cavanaugh they got lucky. They got the ball back, and a nice layup for Cavanaugh.
Corner far side, 3 good. DeAndre Moy.
They don't want to let them heat up at all.
Lincoln Park back up 6 at 35-29, 6:18 left here in the third. Gallagher double teamed. Ball was tipped, kept alive from Krisner. He's trapped trying to get out of it. Cavanaugh trying to keep it alive. Ball comes loose. And there's still a scrum for it here on the near boundary. Picked up there by DeAndre Moy for Lincoln Park. Moy sends it off, far side. Cummings for 3, off the mark. Lincoln Park, another offensive rebound that's brought down by Thomas, missed on the putback, and Keandre out of the pack with it there for Laurel Highlands.
Beating us to a lot of loose balls now. We need one.
Bolish, his 3 off the back iron, no good. Ball still loose, and Krisner a good poke to keep it alive. He'll go cross-court far side over to Rodney, and now Rodney from the far wing. He'll take the 3. It's on the way. Again off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down there, Malik Thomas. Mustangs still a little cold here, Steve, to start the third.
A little cold. A little cold is the understatement, Brian. They are ice cold right now. They just got to They got to have somebody. They're going to win this game. They're going to have somebody get hot and make some shots.
Jumper from the foul line, short there, Cummings. Keandre pulled down the rebound, bump call underneath.
That's got to be on Lincoln Park.
Cummings.
Yep, it's on Cummings. That's his second. Good job by Keandre to get the rebound. They're hustling. I mean, the Mustangs are hustling, Brian, but they have somebody's going to come up and take the ball in. Gallagher's back there. He had nobody to throw it to. Finally.
It's a little miscommunication, it seems like, on the Laurel Highlands side for whatever reason tonight. Obviously,
they're all like looking around. I mean, they've had Krisner had an open look, and they're just like almost like they're waiting for Gallagher to take over, and he always normally does. But somebody else has got to help out.
Black over to Keandre to Shields. Keandre, a little fumble trying to regain, goes out of bounds, and it's Lincoln Park's basketball.
Yeah, you're just making plays you don't see them make, Brian. We have watching all year, and I mean, how many times you see Keandre drive in the lane and just dribble it? You just kind of mishandle a dribble and dribbled off his foot out of bounds.
Rodney Gallagher leading the way for the Mustangs with 14. And as you mentioned, Steve, at halftime, only 3 Laurel Highlands players have scored, but they forced a turnover here.
Good steal by Krisner, got his hand on it.
And Keandre drives back, floated it up, but couldn't finish. That's a rare miss there from Keandre. And now uncontested coming back. Dante Green slams it home.
Oh, I marked that exchange. Timeout, Coach Hauger.
Mustangs down 8, 37-29, 4:32 left here in the third. We're back at 60 for the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Congratulations from Jack W. Connor, attorney at law, to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball teams on a great season. Attorney Connor wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders teams the best of luck in the PIAA playoff games.
Hello, my name is Dr. Garrett Breakiron, and I am running for South Union Township Supervisor. I raised my family and built my business in South Union. My community involvement includes being a board member of Municipal Water Authority and the Fayette County Hospital Authority. My past includes 10 years as a team doctor and 20 coach. I will devote 100% of my time and energy into becoming your full-time public servant for the residents of South Union Township. Your support and vote on May 16th, paid for by
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
We come back. Laurel Highlands, another turnover there, Steve, and then you had Dante Green coming back and a foul call.
Well, another miss. Gallagher gets in and drives in. We've seen it hundreds of times over the last 4 years, and he misses a shot that you would bet the house he would make. And the Mustangs are just having trouble offensively right now, but still not out of this game.
Dante Green at the line, first of 2 free throws, no good. Laurel Highlands down 8 at 37-29, 4:16 left here in the third.
The Leopards cannot take advantage of. They really, you got to feel like from their perspective, the way the Mustangs are shooting the ball, the Leopards should be up by 15 or 20 points at this point, but they're not.
Now Green for a second of 2. On the way and good for Dante Green. 38-29, the Lincoln Park lead at 9 over Laurel Highlands with 4:11 left here in the third. Here's Gallagher up top. Rodney sitting out to Antoine Black on the far wing. Black up top to now to Keandre, who pulls out here high on the left.
That's a motion offense for the first time tonight, so we'll see if that.
Now Keandre, a little hop step, contact, nothing called. Missed the first shot attempt, got it back and tips it up and in. 11 for Keandre. Mustangs back to within 7 at 38-31 with 3:47 left here in the third quarter.
Well, that time at least they moved the ball around and got the Shields inside for a layup.
Now a scoop shot, good in the and one for Dorian McGee.
It's going to be a third foul on Kavanaugh.
Increases the lead back up to 9 at 40-31 with 3:34 left here in the third. And that'll take us to immediate timeout. We're back at 90 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
is attorney Mark Mahalo and White. Making the decision to contact an attorney for family matters such as divorce or custody. But when you've made that decision, we want you to know that our office is here to help. Knowing that you have a legal team can help decisions and steps during your life for stress in two aspects of family law. Allow us to help you by giving us a call at 724-439-9200. That's 724-9200. Or visit us on the web at Zebley, Mahalo and White. Local attorney helping local. Call us today and help us fix your life.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer hair braces and same-day office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241.
As we come back, free throw attempt no good, and Laurel Highlands with the rebound there, Steve.
Well, Red Raiders, maybe that timeout might have.
Well, some Mustangs playing here. Red Raiders won earlier.
Yeah.
And there's Gallagher.
Third time I said that, but here's a nice spin move.
Keandre coming back inside. Well, at the front of the rim, no good blocking foul call.
Well, the Mustangs just can't buy one. That's a beautiful move by the Shields, and he spins in. It just comes up a fraction short.
Now Keandre now going to the line to shoot two. 3:16 left here in the third, lead at 40-31 for Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands. Mustangs trying to find a way to claw their way back into the game.
Now the good news is you still got 3 minutes left in the third, so you got some time. If you can imagine, Tony and I were just talking during the break, Brian, if the Red Raiders could shoot it all tonight, they'd be right in this game.
Well, that'll be the Mustangs again, Steve. Yeah. We're watching Laurel Highlands. Uniontown won earlier.
My phone's blowing up with the Red Raider fans, sorry.
Now Keandre for a second of two. It's 40-32, Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands. And Keandre makes another one.
Well,
so Mustangs back to within 7, 3:12 left here in the third.
Mustangs have 8 points in this quarter, or 10 points. Yeah, 8 points in this quarter.
Malik Thomas, edge of the zone, double team, swings it off over on the wing to DeAndre Moy. Back again to Thomas between the circles. Thomas directs traffic, fronted there by Antoine Black. Thomas, a little hop step, pulls back high on the left again to Moy.
Red Raiders in a man-to-man pressure defense, and pretty heavy too.
Moy trying to get out of it, and they throw it away.
Good defense there, but the Mustangs forced a turnover.
Laurel Highlands gets it back down 7, 2:40 left here in the third. Yeah, the persistent video problems we've had out of our hands, something with the internet here at Norland, and we're trying to plug away the best we can tonight. Here's Krisner, pulling it back to Mason Bolish between the circles, out to Keandre again near side.
Let's see if Keandre can get the Mustangs going here.
Keandre, no look feed in. Antoine Black comes free again, couldn't finish. Been the story of the night, though, for Laurel Highlands. They've had opportunities, just not been able to take advantage of them.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could do. You just missed it.
Coming back there, Thomas between defenders, connects again. Thomas with 14, Lincoln Park's tough. They're up 9.
They got 4 guys hanging all over him.
Gallagher coming back, scoop shot, score. Doesn't want his high school career to end tonight. 16 for Rodney Gallagher. 42-35, Mustangs down 7, 1:51 left here in the third.
Mustangs picked up their defensive pressure a little bit.
Driving in, floater no good. And 2 Leopards down behind the play as Gallagher takes the 3 from the far wing. No good. Ball comes loose. Keandre offensive rebound, scores on the putback. And they're still going to play on for now an injury time.
Whistle it, yeah.
UPMC Centers Free App Services injury timeout with 1:30 left here in the third. I think he had 2 Leopards that went down there behind the play. Dante Green and also Brandon Cummings.
Yeah, Cummings never got past the baseline. And Green is over there flexing his knee, but no trainers going out.
Now a full timeout taken by Lincoln Park will take it as well. Mustangs back to within 5:90 seconds left here in the third. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Congratulations from Jack W. Connor, attorney at law, to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball teams on a great season. Attorney Connor wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders teams the best of luck in the PIAA playoff games.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents in the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and full necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription doctor or by direct access 743-75.
Oh, wow. What's going on?
We inventory 2022-23 Silverado 50-hunter crew cabs, and they're priced to move.
All this month, you can save up to $10,000 with special financing and employee pricing on all new Silverados. Plus, stop in to see Harper Chevy in March or April and enter to win a trip to Las Vegas. Hurry in to see Harper Chevy because a deal like this won't last long.
See Harper Chevy. We get the best price every time, all the time.
Sale ends April 3rd, 2023.
Back here at Norwood High School, they announced the Uniontown finals, Steve, during the timeouts. And, of course, the Mustang fans cheering for their neighbor in Uniontown, the Uniontown Red Raiders, for the win tonight. Maybe it gives Laurel Highlands a little extra motivation. Down 5 here in the closing 90 seconds of the third. Lincoln Park's Thomas with a three, no good, but cleaned up down low. Dante Green.
Well, that was just a fortunate break for the Leopards. Ball never hit the rim.
Keandre close to turning it over. Spun off a defender. No look feed off to Bolish, who lays it up and in. First two of the game for Mason Bolish. Only the fourth Mustang to score, but it pulls Laurel Highlands back to within 5 again, down 44-39.
Well, I got to tell you, for as poorly as the Mustangs have done offensively, to still be, well, within 7 now, it's not too bad.
That was Moy off to Green. Moy the assist, Green the finish. Green 7 here in the third. 11 now for the game. Mustangs down 7. Keandre coming back. Tried to hand it off to Bolish and got completely rejected there by Malik Thomas.
Well, not a bad play there. Bolish obviously went straight up with it, but they're at least getting aggressive, driving to the basket. I think the Mustangs know that they have not been able to hit from the outside, but sooner or later, to get back in this game, somebody's going to have to hit a couple long ones.
Rodney into Keandre, takes the three from the near wing and hits it. Keandre to Shields. Boy, Laurel Highlands needed that and then some. Keandre starting to come alive now for Laurel Highlands with 18. Mustangs back to within 4. Final 20 seconds of this third quarter. Malik Thomas driving inside, and Thomas got fouled.
Oh, there's a little...
and now Keandre and Thomas in the face of one another, and they have to get separated.
Krisner is doing a good job of keeping Keandre out of there. And
the Mustangs have been a fourth quarter team, though, throughout the course of the season.
And that foul is going to go on Black. You just can't give up layups at this point. Mustangs have got, Black had to do everything he could to stop the easy bucket.
And Thomas will get 2, first of 2, good for Malik Thomas. 15 in this game for Thomas. 47-42, Lincoln Park, 16.4 left here in the third.
Well, if you're Mike Bariska, you got to be a little concerned that the Mustangs, hit a 3 there, and maybe, you don't want the Mustangs, we've seen, Gallagher and DeShields get hot from the outside.
Thomas hit both free throws, 48-42 Lincoln Park. Final 10 seconds of this third quarter. Gallagher double teamed high on the left, sends it off to Keandre. Keandre a little ball fake, stays with it on the far wing. Pressured, he'll fire and get fouled with 0.1 left on the clock. So Keandre will get 3 free throws with the Mustangs down 6 and 0.1 left on the clock here in the third quarter.
See who they're going to call it on.
Went on Cummings.
Number 4, Crawford.
He's not in the game. He's not even eligible to play.
There's a number 4 on the floor.
Oh, it is Crawford. They told us Crawford wasn't able to play today.
Well,
but you're right. There's a 4 on the floor. So we'll have to double check that. And that came from the Lincoln Park radio guys, Steve. They're going to pull everybody back off the arc.
What happens if they have an ineligible player?
They have to forfeit. Well, I'm sure they know better.
Yeah, I would think so.
My guess would be that the Lincoln Park radio guys got. Yep. And that could have happened because you had some contact down there. We'll step down. At the end of the quarter, I'll go down and try to find out what's going on there as they clean up some moisture off the court. The Keandre will get 3 free throws. I think the Norwin girls won tonight as well. They'll be into the semifinals.
With 0.1 seconds, don't they have to put everybody back on the line? Or at least the Mustangs don't have to go on the line, but the Leopards would have to go on the line.
Gary's saying no, Steve. Go ahead, Gary, with an explanation.
That's by rule that a score cannot happen with less than 0.2 on the clock. So it's impossible by rule for anything to happen but the foul shots.
That's why they're pulling them back. Thanks, Gary.
So Keandre has some blood on his right forearm in the back, almost right below the elbow. So they're taping that up because let's see what they.
Medical attention here on the near side.
That's probably what they were wiping off the floor.
I don't see the Mustang normal trainer here, Bill Logue. Goes to a lot of the Laurel Highlands games, but they have a trainer on site, obviously, for this one here at Norwin High School.
Well, they're going to come in on the line now.
And they put more time back on the clock, 0.4 now. They added time to the clock.
Yeah.
So that's why. So now Keandre will shoot 3 here for Laurel Highlands. He's 9 here in the third quarter, 18 for the game. And the Mustangs down 6. First of 3 free throws good for Keandre to shoot. Now a 19-point game for Keandre. This would be a nice way to end the quarter, Steve, if he can make a few more here. Could possibly cut this down to a 1-possession game. Keandre, deep breath now at the line. Second of 3. No good. And the closest they can get now is to within 4. And the winner will take on Uniontown on Monday in the state semifinals. Keandre's third of 3. On the way and good. Friendly bounce out the front of the rim and in now from 3-quarter courts. That one off the glass and no good. We saw one go in for Murray the other night for Hampton, and Thomas almost set one in there. So after 3, it's 48-44. Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands are back with a 4th and 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799. When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 739-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Back here at Norwin High School, 48-44, Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands. And Steve, we did have a number change where Sean Farrow Russell was wearing number 4 now.
All right.
So Crawford, as we said, not eligible for the postseason. So it's Farrow Russell wearing 4 out there for Lincoln Park. And they'll have the basketball working right to left as we describe it here to start the fourth quarter. It'll be DeAndre Moy to bounce it back across. Over to Green, back to Moy. A little switch back up top to Thomas, who's double teamed. Feeds it off to Dante Green. Kick back in the corner again to Moy. Moy left of the lane, long 2 on the way, off the glass and in. DeAndre Moy banks open on St. Patty's Day, late for Moy. He's a double figures with 10, and the Lincoln Park lead back up to 6. DeAndre back up top to his left to Rodney Gallagher. Watched there by Dante Green. Rodney, little hop, step, leaner, good as it rattles home with contact. Rodney Gallagher now with 18.
A lot of contact there. Could have been a charge, could have been a block. No call. Officials letting them play.
50-46 Laurel Highlands. Deep three, far side. No good there from Moy. Loose ball rebound picked up by Keandre running back. He'll lay it up and in. Mustangs back to within
Zoomies.
2.
They got the Zoomies going.
And the Mustang crowd back into this one as well. 7:01 left in regulation. Mustangs down 50-48. And Malik Thomas brings it back across here for Lincoln Park. Fires it off to DeAndre Moy. Moy on the near wing, resets in the corner. Moy, inside pass. Green put it off the glass and in. Dante Green.
Well, 3 fouls on Kavanaugh. He really didn't want to stop the layup that time.
Lincoln Park back up 4 now at 52-48. Keandre far wing and in. Put it up, couldn't get it to drop. Got it back, fighting down low. Another throw up there from Keandre. And a jump ball called off the second. Misses. Kavanaugh went for the loose ball rebound. Possession arrow, though, favors Laurel Highlands.
Another tough luck break there. Keandre goes inside for the Mustangs and can't get a tough shot, but that's a shot we've seen him make hundreds of times.
Yeah, Laurel Highlands has missed a ton of point-blank opportunities in this game if you're just joining us. 6:23 left here in the fourth.
Got to be shooting about 20% from the field at best.
Rodney to work it in left of the basket, up top to Mason Bolish. Pulls it down edge of the zone. Touched over to Kavanaugh. They're coming after him. Pulls it back to Rodney here high on the left.
Saying, I'm going to take over right now. You're going to get there's a double team.
Rodney fights it off. Comes inside. Pivots back to Keandre again up top. Keandre taking the three. It's on the way short out the front of the rim. Ball loose again underneath. Lincoln Park basketball. He had both Black and Kavanaugh there on the Laurel Highlands side, and one of them touched it going out.
Short on that three. Sooner or later, the Mustangs going to have to hit some shots. They had the crowd energized a little bit there.
Driving back, Keandre, a block there on Cummings. Scrum on the far side to be out of bounds off of Dorian McGee and out of Lincoln Park. So the Mustangs get the basketball back, down 4, 5:52 left here in the fourth.
And if you remember, when they won the WPLs the two out of the last 4 years they won, and none of these games at this point in the tournaments were easy.
No. Here's Rodney, fadeaway long two, near side rattling out. Here an offensive foul call. They're off the rebound. If it's on Kavanaugh, it's his fourth.
That could be on Kavanaugh or Black. Let's see.
Kavanaugh.
Yep, that's Kavanaugh. He's fighting. He's fighting in there.
Yep.
But again, it just if we make the shot, there's no rebound to push off.
Yeah, unfortunately, Laurel Highlands has kind of run into a cold shooting night tonight against a very strong Lincoln Park team, but they're still in the game, down 4, 5:32 left here in the fourth, and Lincoln Park to take a timeout. We'll take it as well, back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days, at life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service, real service, from a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-4300 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill, shop and save.
Back here at Norwin High School, 52-48. Lincoln Park Leopards leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, 5:31 left in regulation. Steve Super.
I'll tell you what, it's go time. It's go time now, Brian. Mustangs are They're still in this game, only down 4. It's hard to believe they're only down 4, to be honest. It was just for the way we've shot the basketball, but a lot of grit, a lot of hustle.
Malik Thomas, near side to DeAndre Moy, back to Malik. Holds here high on the left, fronted by Antoine Black. Kavanaugh stays on the floor with 4 personal fouls. There's a floater, good there from Thomas.
Tough shot there by Thomas, a very good shot.
He's tough with 18 tonight. Coming back, Rodney driving off the glass, and then Rodney Gallagher. 20 for Rodney. Mustangs won't go away. They're back to within 4.
How does he get through all those people? He just slithers his way through.
This has a knack. Doesn't want to end his high school career here today, but out in front, Dorian McGee, another 2 for Lincoln Park. McGee with 6.
That's a result of Kavanaugh with 4 fouls.
Gallagher for 3, near wing, off the mark. Another Lincoln Park rebound underneath, brought down there by Brandon Cummings. On the wing, Thomas range for 3, and that hurts.
They need a timeout.
Malik Thomas with 21. The Mustangs will get one at the under 4 whistle for the final media timeout. The Mustangs down 9 right now. DeAndre driving back, put it up, came up short. Rebound brought down there.
Short arm, did he? He was expecting contact. He tried to avoid the contact, and I mean, he's a foot from the basket, and there's a turnover.
Got a little feed there from Moy to McGee. Came free. Gallagher back on the other side, drains the 3.
Yeah, that's a interesting shot there from Gallagher. He had numbers, but he just was so wide open. He knows his team needs some points, so he took the 3 instead of driving in there and was able to hit it.
Mustangs back to within 6. 3:40 left here in regulation as Thomas holds high on the left, gets around Black, floats it up and in. Malik Thomas. And Thomas is going to make every time down the floor right now for Lincoln Park. Has 23 in this game. 61-53 Leopards. Kavanaugh setting the screen. Rodney trying to come free. Gallagher near side. Coming up, got blocked. No foul called. Lincoln Park in transition there with Moy. And Moy's foul coming back. Likely going here on Black. I'll take us to our final media timeout. 3:13 left here in the 4th. Laurel Highlands down 8 at 61-53.
Gallagher and DeShields are looking over to Coach Hogger and waving something.
The final media timeout. We're back in 90 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Bruce Beer, located at 187A Connellsville Street, and available by phone at 724-417-4958, is here to meet your accounting, tax service, management needs. Call 724-417-8. 724-417-58. Good luck and best wishes. Mustangs on Red Raiders here.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry, Special Justice, Wills and Estates, Family Law, and Personal Injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 80 feet across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
The North Union Township Recreation Center supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Landman are a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands Mustang basketball team. The North Union Rec Center and supervisors wish the Mustang playoffs. For information on the North Union Township Rec Center basketball and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Back here in Norwin High School, the Mustangs, Steve, needing a minor miracle here in the final 3:13, down 8. Lincoln Park at the free throw line, especially considering the caliber of the competition.
Right, you gotta hit some shots. You're gonna have to start hitting some threes. You're gonna bring Krisner probably back in.
Moy, first of 2 free throws. No good. That's a good start on the Laurel Highlands side. Krisner now back and replacing Antoine Black.
That's an offense-defense sub there. Is going to get Krisner. He was able to hit a couple of threes last game.
Second of 2 free throws. Good that time for DeAndre Moy. Moy 11 in this game. Mustangs down 9, 3:10 to play. Keandre up top. Keandre driving. Keandre coming back. And a charge call there on Keandre. Wow.
Yep. That's When it rains, it pours.
Yep. I mean, on the Laurel Highlands side, they've just had a lot of things go against them tonight. So one of those games.
The biggest thing, they couldn't make a shot. I mean, that's it. All boils down to shooting, and they didn't shoot well enough to win this game. It's still not over yet, but now you get that quick game. You got to go. You got to take the first available good shot from long range that you get at this point in the game, and you need to get a couple turnovers. And they might need to start playing the foul game here pretty soon as well.
Moy sends it into Malik Thomas. You can get away with it against some teams, Steve, but tough to get away with that when you're playing the number 1 team in 4A. In fact, Lincoln Park atop the power rankings in all classifications of the WPIAL right now, and you can see why. DeAndre Moy, another pretty move, couldn't finish that time. Offensive rebound, Dante Green got rejected going back up. Mustangs in transition, down 9, 2:40 to play. Gallagher drives back, a lot of contact, blocking foul. Called there on Lincoln Park's Malik Thomas. So Gallagher will get 2 free throws.
Wow. Well, Lincoln Park fans don't like that. And I got to tell you, that could have been 50-50 either way. I think the Lincoln Park fans might have beef, but I don't know the call before that when DeShields got called for the charge. I don't know if I agree with that one, so it probably evened out.
Purdue lost in the NCAA, Steve.
Oh, wow.
All kinds of upsets.
But even that shot there, Brian, that's a layup that Gallagher just missed. I mean, I know he got blocked, but he got the ball to the rim and it just didn't go in. Just things are just not dropping for the Mustangs, are they?
Well, he got a made free throw there from Rodney. Hit the first of 2, now the second of 2. On the way in, good again for Rodney Gallagher. So Gallagher 9 here in the fourth. 25 for the game. Now has 2,026 career points. Need a few more here late with the Mustangs down 7 and 2:36 to play.
The Mustangs full court pressure, and they're going to back off a little bit. I don't think he had a lot of time to be backing off right now.
They're going to get some longer possessions now on the Lincoln Park side as they're up 7. They'll kick it in the corner. Mustangs gave the wide open 3 to Dorian McGee. Didn't take it.
Well, why would they? I mean, they don't need to score, bro. You
got some heady players out there on the Lincoln Park side as well with Thomas and Cummings. Thomas has it right now.
Timeout, Lincoln Park.
Timeout, Lincoln Park, 2:11 to play. 62-55, Lincoln Park a 7-point lead. It's going to be a 30 or a full here. Be a 30-second time. I'll take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Let's face it, sometimes local is just better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Blejo is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown area, Ohio, so Russ can help you with protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate, are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois.
Back here at Norwin High School, 62-55 Lincoln Park. Winner to take on Uniontown. We got a Bakari Wallace game-winning shot at the buzzer tonight to shock North Catholic at Charleroi. What's going on, Steve?
No, nothing. Tony and I are just looking at the crowd, enjoying the scenery here. It's still a big crowd. Mustang fans trying to get their team to get back in this game.
Malik Thomas will switch back there with DeAndre Moy.
That timeout by Lincoln Park may have been just say, hey, let's run some clock, and that looks like what they're doing. The Mustangs have got a trap, got to get a steal.
Got one right here. Yeah. They're going to get a held ball. Possession arrow, though, favors Lincoln Park.
That's a quick held ball. They call those held balls so fast nowadays. Gallagher just stole that ball away, and they call a jump ball.
Lincoln Park to trigger it in again into the backcourt to DeAndre Moy. The Mustangs have committed 6 team fouls, so the next one will allow Lincoln Park to enter the 1-and-1. It'll be Krisner fouling Dorian McGee.
Well, that's a good foul there by Krisner. You cannot just let this keep running down. You got a chance. They're going to shoot. Mustangs are not lying. Yeah, they are going to shoot 1-and-1.
That was not in the act. Get a 1-and-1 here from McGee. Made his only 2 free throws of the game. And star football player for Lincoln Park. Number of D1 offers, including Pitt and Akron. Front end, no good. And Keandre the rebound. Big possession here for the Mustangs. 1:42 to play. They're down 7. Keandre up top. Keandre in the lane. Kicks it out to Krisner. His three from the far corner. No good. Offensive rebound. Rodney Gallagher comes back inside. Leads and gets the basket and one. Mustangs not done yet. 27 for Rodney Gallagher.
Not only you get the basket, you get the foul, but you stop the clock.
Correct. 1:32 to play. Mustangs down 5. Free throw from Gallagher, no good. Need an offensive rebound. You get it there from Keandre, who comes back inside and floats it up and in. So a 4-point possession for Laurel Highlands. And they've cut the lead down to 3, 62-59. One possession game, 1:26 to play. Time out on the floor. We'll take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Lincoln Park with the basketball, 1:26 to play.
So as tough as it's been all night offensively, that couldn't have worked out any better. We missed a three from Krisner. Gallagher gets the rebound, makes the shot, gets fouled, and then misses the free throw, which you think, oh no, and then all of a sudden the Shields scoops the rebound up, puts it back in. So all of a sudden now we're only down by 3.
Now put a little double team up top. Ball comes loose into the backcourt. It was deflected. Saved there by Moy.
You got a foul.
You have Gallagher fronting Thomas. Don't want to foul him. Pulled back to Cummings, who's just as deadly at the free throw line. And I don't expect the ball to leave either of those two guys' hands right now. As you have Cummings with it here high on the left, and now he gets fouled. Be another 1-and-1. That'll be the 8th team foul here on Laurel Highlands with 1:01 to play.
Yeah, that's going to put Cummings at the line. Yeah, I know this kid's obviously one of the best basketball players in Pennsylvania for sure, but hey, 1-and-1 with a minute left, up by 3, state chance to go to state semifinals. Pressure can get to everybody.
Correct. Well, Cummings has yet to attempt a free throw in this game. He's been quiet, Steve, considering the fact he came in averaging 26 points a game, has scored only 9 in this one.
And the coach, Bariska, is talking to the official, asking, oh, we got a jersey change. What's going on?
He might have blood on one of the...
Can't do that, can they?
It's on Brandon Cummings. Cummings with blood on his jersey.
Right.
They're going to have to take a timeout here to make the jersey change.
Are they allowed to change the jersey? I guess, yeah, they can.
You can change the jersey, you just have to take a timeout to do it. Still take a quick 30 here with 1:01 to play. 62-59 Lincoln Park. We're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
Are you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Look no more. With over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you need a truck, car, or SUV, you'll find it at Gary's Auto Sales. Browse the website at Gary'sAutoSales.com or call 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales, in business since 1974 with the motto, many miles, many smiles. On Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville, Gary's Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands Mustangs basketball.
They're back here at Norwin High School. Now you have Brandon Cummings wearing 30. That'll be his new jersey the rest of the way, Steve. And he actually had to run back to the locker room to make the jersey change.
Yep, Aaron Smith, senior guard, gave up his jersey for him. And
why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They've got the 1-and-1 now with 1:01 to play. Lincoln Park, an opportunity here to make it a 2-possession game with Cummings at the line. Front end, good. So far, that number 30 jersey treating them well. Lead at 4.
Still time. Even if he makes this, the Mustangs have got to score, though.
Second of 2 free throws, good. Got a friendly bounce.
Crawled up.
Front of the rim and in.
Hit the front of the rim and went actually down and then somehow crawled back up.
Rodney driving back. They're going to give him the and one. No, they called a charge on him. Wow.
Are you kidding me? The Coach Auger's going to go ballistic. That's not a charge. That's not a charge. He went sideways. I don't even think he made much contact. And he made the shot too. That's tough.
A huge swing here with 54.6 left. Dorian McGee was the leopard that attempted to hold his position. So Lincoln Park now gets it back with a 5-point lead and 54.6 left in regulation. And Cummings will bring it back across.
You got a foul right away almost now.
Playing catch in the backcourt with Thomas and up on the far side. And now the foul called there on Rashawn Farrow-Russell. He's also a jersey change guy today as well. In our books.
Bullish gets that foul.
Wearing 15, wearing number 4.
Lincoln Park fans are starting to file out. I don't know if I'd feel too comfortable just yet.
The Mustangs came back just over a minute left, down 9 against Bell Vernon. First of 2 free throws good there for Farrow-Russell, his first point of the night.
Well, I tell you what, that was a call of the night right there. I mean, we really haven't complained too much, but that's a charge call that you're going to see that replay, but that did not look like a charge.
Second of 2 free throws good again for Farrow-Russell, so now the Mustangs down 7, 3-possession game with 45.7 seconds left. Antoine Black into Keandre. Keandre back across between defenders, drives inside, contact, blocking foul call this time.
Yeah, see,
shot didn't drop, but Keandre will get 2 free throws.
So that one looked like a charge to me almost, but
again, I have to thank our video stream sponsors tonight. Dr. Bob Baker for Fayette County Coroner, the law offices of Zebley, Mahalovic, and White. Mike Gobble for Fayette County District Attorney, Hoodah Garages. Timothy Dye, Fayette County Clerk of Courts, the Friends of Jack W. Connor. Autoland Hyundai of Uniontown, and Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr.
A lot of fans behind us leaving already.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
7-point game, 39.7 left here in the fourth. Keandre, a couple of free throws here for the Mustangs. They clean up a little more moisture off the court. Keandre, first of 2, on the way in good. So Keandre, 22 points.
I got him with 23.
Okay, we'll double check after the game. Second of 2 from Keandre. No good.
Wow.
Rebound pulled down there by Dorian McGee.
You got to foul
lead
somebody.
at 6, and Antoine Black will commit the foul. Here in the backcourt, Lincoln Park an opportunity to ice this game away with 35.7 seconds left. So, Steve, if Lincoln Park holds on, we'll see the Leopards and the Red Raiders on Monday. Who knows? We could be back here.
Could be.
Brandon Cummings shooting the double bonus.
They seem to like this gym.
Until tonight, the internet treated us well here. First of 2 free throws good for Cummings. It's been pretty solid here down the stretch. Lead at 7. 35.7 left, and you get the Mad Bomber, Steve, checking in here late. Maybe gotta have a 3.
Yeah, they're going to need more than 1. But
second of 2 free throws good again from Cummings. That doesn't help the cause. Mustangs down 8. Keandre rolls it up to Rodney Gallagher. Rodney brings it back across. Take a 3 from the top of the key. On the way in good, Rodney Gallagher.
Timeout.
And they'll take the timeout. With 29.8 left, Mustangs back to within 5. We'll step aside for a quick 30 as well. Here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Back here at Norwin High School, 68-63 Lincoln Park, 29.8 left here in the fourth quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Supert. Gary Frankhauser behind the camera on Laurel Highlands School District Facebook feed. And Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studio. And now the Mayor Hopwood here helping us out. Tony Hanola.
Yep, he's
giving some expanded stats for us tonight as well. And the winner here will take on Uniontown. Red Raiders getting a game-winning shot from Bakari Wallace at the buzzer to knock off North Catholic tonight at Charleroi High School. How ecstatic do you think the Red Raiders are tonight, Steve? That looked like quite a scene at Charleroi this evening.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I missed that shot. Tony saw it, and he started hitting me, but we had some action going on in our game, and it's the camera, Billy Dice, was sounded like he was looked like he was on a boat.
We'll send it in here to Malik Thomas, breaks the pressure, and now Mikey Bittner fouling Thomas with 26.2 left, lead at 5, double bonus the rest of the way for the Leopards.
Well, you don't have a choice now. You got to foul as soon as they, if you don't get a quick steal. I mean,
what a run, though, Steve, it's been for the Mustangs. Couple of WPIAL championships over the last 4 years. Back-to-back appearances here in the quarterfinal round. I know they wanted to go one more round this year, at least. First of 2 free throws, no good there for Malik Thomas. But we'll have a Fayette County participant in the semifinals in Uniontown. Of course, this one not done yet, 26.2 left. Mustangs down 5. Anything can happen. We've seen that with this Mustang team over the years. Thomas, second of 2 free throws. On the way, and short again off the front of the rim. Gallagher the rebound. Little life here for Laurel Highlands. Ronnie back across 3, up top. Short off the front of the rim, need a rebound. Ronnie got it back, spins back inside, put it up. Got the basket and 1. It's back to a 1-possession game. 16.8 left. Mustangs down 3, and they'll have a free throw here with Gallagher as well.
Well, he just doesn't give up. I mean, that's all there is to it. He's fighting and scratching and clawing to the end. And you can get it to a 2-point game. And all of a sudden, how big are those free throws missing? How big is that charge call that they called on Gallagher earlier, which did not look like a charge?
Trying to overcome adversity tonight. Rodney Gallagher makes the free throw. It's a 2-point game. 16.8 left. Another timeout. We'll step aside for another quick 30 here on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Night.
Commissioner Dave Lohr here. Wow, what a great basketball season we've seen from Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders. What a great season. Good luck in your upcoming games, Commissioner Dave Lohr.
Chiropractor, husband, father, team doctor, and coach. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I'm running for Fayette County Coroner. As a proven leader and team player, I will lead with integrity and compassion. My plans and goals for this office will be a great benefit for our community, to not only serve those in need, but to also help prevent tragedies. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I would greatly appreciate your support.
Paid for by friends of Dr. Bob Baker.
So the Mustangs not done yet, Steve. They got this back to within 2. 16.8 left. It'll be Lincoln Park's basketball.
Well, it's been all Rodney Gallagher the last few minutes, and who wouldn't expect that if you've watched this team the last 4 years. And hey, Tony and I were just talking. How about a steal? We haven't had to see the steal all night. I know this team is really good, and they're talented, and they know how to handle the ball. But, hey, you saw some crazy things. You see that Virginia game yesterday.
Furman,
I mean, against Furman. I mean, they could make a mistake. And, boy, if they make a mistake, we got nothing to lose at this point. 3 minutes ago in real time, the people were leaving.
Yep.
The Mustang fans didn't leave, but the Lincoln Park fans thought they had it won.
Moy, the trigger man, sends it in near side, and Rashawn Farrow-Russell is fouled. And at least by the book, Steve, not a bad guy to foul, just a sophomore. Did make his only 2 free throws in the game, but still tough pressure situation. Team up 2, 14.6 left.
I can't believe they're not going to put someone on the line down there, but they're just, maybe they figure he's going to make them, and they don't want to foul.
First of 2 from Farrow-Russell, rattles out. Wow. Buckle up time. Here we go. Even with a make, Mustangs are down 3. And shame on you if you left.
Yep.
Farrow-Russell, second of 2. On the way and good. So the Mustangs down 3, need a 3 to tie. 14.6 left. Timeout. We'll keep it here, Steve, and just talk about this final situation.
I think Lincoln Park called the timeout.
They did. You have to think the Mustangs are going to try to do everything they can to have Rodney Gallagher with the basketball. Kind of reminds me of the same situation last year in the Gateway game.
Well, they didn't get him the ball, if you remember that, right? They didn't get him the ball at the end, but I mean, if you got a scoop if Gallagher doesn't get a shot off here. They might go for two and get a quick two and a foul.
One, yeah. You never know with the way Gallagher's got some of those calls on the inside. Still 14.6 left.
I mean, if they're going to let him drive to the basket and get an easy layup.
The Mustangs do have one timeout left, too, which is key. That was the last Lincoln Park timeout. Mustangs down 69-66. Brian Morozak with Steve Superick, Gary Frankhauser, and Tony Hanola tonight. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Here we go. Mustangs needing a three, or any combination of a three they can get here to send this game into overtime.
Well, you got Bolish, DeShields, Gallagher, Kavanaugh, and Krisner. You're starting five.
Give them credit just to be in this situation.
Wow, it's
everyone's left for dead.
It's a miracle, really, to be honest with you.
Everyone back as Bolish will send it in here to Rodney Gallagher. Rodney picks it up, 14 seconds left. Rodney across here on the near side. Krisner setting the screen. Rodney looking for operating room, 8 seconds left. Rodney still with it, passes near side. Keandre down to 4, down to 3. Need to get a shot away, guys, and they're not going to. Deflected out of bounds with 0.4 left. Waiting for a signal here. It should be Laurel Highlands basketball.
Yeah, that was just not good. They didn't get themselves in any position to even get a shot off. I don't know what Gallagher's doing way back there. Why is he back so far?
Mustangs will burn their final timeout with 0.4 left. But they kind of got trapped there in the edge.
I know they got trapped, but he had plenty of time. He could have drove in there and got a two.
They should have just burned their last time out there when they were kind of stuck there up top. And they'll probably ask for a little more time on the clock, but I don't think they're going to get it.
No, I don't think the officials are even discussing it.
With 0.4 left, and there's not much you can do with that little time left, Garrett. Can you actually get a three-point shot on?
Yeah, you can get a shot off.
Anything more than 0.3.
Yeah. You got
catch and throw.
Yep.
Catch and throw. You cannot dribble.
We'll see how they set this up. And they'll be coming from almost three-quarter court. Just past three-quarter court on the far boundary. They'll break out of the huddle here on the near side. We saw a shot from Murray the other night for Hampton from three-quarter court. This is one of those ones, Steve, if they hit this one, you might even walk home.
Well, if they hit this one, we're not walking home yet because we got to watch overtime.
Correct. Keandre will send it in. Coming off the break. They have Rodney double teamed. No timeouts left. Goes to Kavanaugh for the tie. No good. And Lincoln Park survives 69-66 over Laurel Highlands. The Mustangs gave themselves a shot late, but it's just not the look they wanted. And Lincoln Park, their winning streak now goes to 16 in a row, and we'll see them again on Monday night, taking on the Uniontown Red Raiders with a trip to the state finals on the line. Mustangs lost by 4 the first time around these two schools met. Lose by 3 this time around, 69-66. And Rodney Gallagher's career, along with Keandre DeShields, Mason Bolish, Blaze Krisner, Nathan Schwartzfeger, and the rest of this talented senior group, Steve, coming to an end tonight.
Yep, it was a pleasure to watch them. They were terrific. The kids played hard, and they got 2 WPIAA titles that they can come back over the years and be proud of. And nothing,
they left it all on the court, though.
Yeah, nothing to hang their heads about.
69-66, your final score. Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands. Back to tell you all about it on our post-game show, being brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Comes your way next year on WNBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and the Laurel Highlands School District Facebook page.
Stop by Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini, Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
I'm attorney Trip Radcliffe of Radcliffe Law. I've practiced law in Fayette County for over 40 years. The success of our firm is the result of our clients trusting us to make the best decisions on their behalf when they're injured in an accident. We tell our clients, you get yourself better, we will deal with the rest. If you've been hurt in an accident, call us today to set up a free consultation.
Back here at Norwin High School, and our post-game show being brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. 69-66 your final score. Lincoln Park downing the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Steve, is your final stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Steve?
Okay, for the Mustangs, Keandre Shields finishes his career tonight with 25 points. Gallagher with 33, Bolish with 2, and Kavanaugh with 6. That's it. Just 4 Mustangs scored, and they scored 12 in the first, 13 in the second, 19 in the third, 22 in the fourth, 66 for the ball game. For the Leopards, Dante Green finishes with 11 points, Moy with 3, Cummings with 3, Thomas with 23, Farrell Russell with 3 big free throws in that fourth quarter, and McGee with 6. They scored 15 in the first, 13 in the second, 20 in the third, 21 in the fourth for a 69-66 hard-fought victory.
And just a phenomenal, Steve, we mentioned it earlier, last 4 years. I mean, we really have to thank everyone that's made this possible at Laurel Highlands. You know, we started doing this video streaming right before COVID hit during the 2019-2020 season, and we had no idea what was ahead of us over the last 4 years.
I bet you we had a lot of people watching tonight. So that's
and again, apologize for some of the internet and feed issues.
Our phones were blowing up. We couldn't pay attention. We knew nothing we could do about it.
And it was internet related, not our equipment. Just I think probably too many people in the gym tonight.
And they weren't stopping the game for us to get set up.
No.
And we were trying to figure it all out. But hey, let's give Lincoln Park credit. They're a really good team, and they just they won. The Mustangs didn't have their best tonight. They just didn't shoot the ball, and they couldn't get a break. And they had a couple breaks to get back in it close at the end, but it was a it was a tough one. It was a tough one. It's a 3-point game, and give the Leopards the credit and give the Mustangs credit for a heck of a season. And last 4 years has been a special ride.
For our players of the game, brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facides, I think there's no doubt on the Laurel Highlands side you have to give it to Rodney Gallagher because he left it all on the court in the fourth quarter.
He sure did, and it was typical vintage Rodney Gallagher. He did everything he could to keep his team in the game, and he almost pulled it off a miracle, and it was pretty darn impressive to watch.
So Rodney Gallagher, our player of the game on the Laurel Highlands side. You look on the Lincoln Park side, Steve, they really got a nice team effort. Malik Thomas, big down the stretch as well. A couple possessions in a row with some makes. Brandon Cummings played well, but they had pretty balanced scoring, though.
Pretty balanced scoring, but you got to give Thomas 23. He had probably 10 more than anybody else. You got to go with Thomas for their side.
And we're back with a final word wrapping things up from Norwin High School right after this. Again, 69-66 your final score. Leopards over the Mustangs tonight.
offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
We're back wrapping things up now from Norwin High School. Again, 69-66, your final score. The Lincoln Park Leopards over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And Steve, also have to thank Mike Burrell here at Norwin High School for setting us up here. The last couple of games we've been here with center court accommodations up top. Everybody at Laurel Highlands as well. It's made our video streaming possible through their school district, starting with the superintendent, Jesse Wallace, Greg Hench in the business department. Mark Santor helped us out getting online with all the technical support. Of course, the athletic directors, Mark John and Mike Smith. And, of course, our solicitor, the cameraman, Mr. Do-It-All, Gary Frankhauser tonight as well.
Yep, and don't forget about Nick Barczyk.
Yep, back in our – I was looking specifically there at Laurel Highlands on that, thank you. But, of course, Nick keeping us on the air. And, again, we apologize for any of the internet issues we had from time to time tonight. But a heck of a run. But the Mustangs –
and the mayor.
Tony Hinola, yes. Yeah. Tony here as well. Mustangs season ends at 24-4, and tough for guys like Rodney Gallagher and Keandre DeShields because this was likely, Steve, their final ever organized basketball game with both those guys playing football on the next level.
Well, it was, and you know, the thing about sports, you know, it's going to not end well for everybody but one team.
Correct.
I mean, especially when you get to this level and you're playing in a tournament. You know, and you watch those the NCAA, there's only going to be one team that's going to end happy, you know, and everybody else is going to go home with a loss. So it's tough. I mean, everybody's trying to win, and let's give Lincoln Park credit. They're a good team, top to bottom, or they're probably a better team. But the Mustangs really, if they would have shot the ball at all tonight, it would have been a different story. But it just wasn't to be. Just a lot of people here, tight. It's a different atmosphere. And the kids, you know, hey, they were playing their guts out, but it was just, it was difficult, you know, with all these people here and the pressure and all that. But let's give the Mustangs credit. They played a valiant effort tonight and had a great season.
The scoreboard had Rodney Gallagher with 33 points. Did your numbers agree with that, Steve?
I had one less and I had DeShields one more, but I'm going to go with this. I read the scoreboard, so when I'm the stats.
Okay, so with the scoreboard at 33, Rodney finishes his Laurel Highlands career with 2,034 points, and that'll stand for probably a long, long time as the Mustangs' all-time scoring mark. And Keandre tonight, if he finished with 25, actually went over 1,500 career points, finishes with 1,501 in his high school career, and that includes his freshman year at Uniontown. So the Mustangs end up with two seniors, one over 2,000 career points and one over 1,500 career points. I know, Gary, you've been along for the ride as well, and let you close with some final thoughts this evening, too.
Well, absolutely, and it's been a pleasure, and it's going to continue to be a pleasure. We're going to look at a lot of good basketball here coming up with Uniontown going to be playing Lincoln Park and talking off the air here, all our guys here, Tony, Steve, and you. Uniontown's going to match up well with Lincoln Park, and I think that's going to be a fun game to watch. But back to the Mustangs, it's been something that we'll remember for a very, very long time. It's very rare that you're going to see the kind of basketball that we were able to see for the last 4 years, and we can just only appreciate it.
And the community support has been tremendous.
Outstanding.
When you have all these restaurants and establishments putting the games on, and the fans that have come out here to the games, the sponsor support, we can go on and on and on. I mean, we've never seen a community get behind a team like they have for Laurel Highlands, in which they will behind Uniontown as well coming up on Monday.
Yeah, when you read this, when they announced the score here over the PA, the Laurel Highlands faithful gave a nice round of applause for Uniontown too. So it's not just a Laurel Highlands and Uniontown thing. It's a community-wide thing to see such good athletic ability and athletic prowess both at Uniontown and Laurel Highlands.
So a trip to Hershey on the line on Monday. Uniontown taking on Lincoln Park. Steve, any final thoughts from your side as well?
Well, like I said, like Gary said and we said before, it's been a pleasure to watch Rodney and Keandre and all the seniors, you know, Kavanaugh, Bolish, Krisner, the Mad Bomber, Nathan Schwartzberger, those kids, Bittner, you know, those guys, they laid it on the line tonight, and they just didn't come. They came up a little short, but heck, I'm proud of them, and it was a lot of fun to watch. I was honored to be able to do these games. We got a great seat, and it was fun. And it's not over, like you said. The Red Raiders, you know, pull off a big win tonight, and Tony almost knocked me out of my chair here when Bakari Wallace hit that shot, I was like, the table was shaking. Billy Dice's camera was shaking. And, you know, it was pretty interesting. So looking forward to that on Monday night.
And Tony's been a part of the ride as well, Tony. I want to give you a couple of minutes here to leave your final mark here on the Mustangs.
Well, I'll tell you what, a fantastic game. These guys had a great season and great careers. Congratulations to Rod and Keandre. Obviously didn't get the win here tonight, but I'll tell you what, I mean, it was a great time watching them for 4 years. Keandre for 3, but really, I mean, we couldn't ask for anything more than this. And exciting basketball, fantastic, and made the seasons last long, and we were glad to cover it, man. It was a lot of fun.
Again, we'll see everybody on Monday. Should be a lot of fun. Uniontown and Lincoln Park. We'll see if the Red Raiders can have better success against this Leopards team. And you know, I've been doing games here since the 01-02 season. Only had an opportunity to call one state final game. That was my first year here, the 01-02 season. And this is the first time that we've been this close. We've been to the state semifinals, which we'll get to on Monday night with Uniontown. So the Red Raiders one game away. We'll see what happens. We could all be in Hershey coming up on Thursday night. You never know.
You never know. I tell you what, it's hard to get there. I mean, look at how many teams you go through that have never been to a state final game. And, you know, the Red Raiders have a chance to, you know, they've been to several over the years, but it's been a while, like you said. And it'd be, boy, wouldn't that be something if they could pull off a win on Monday night.
Also have to thank the Mustang coaching staff as well. Rick Hogger, been great to work with, not only over the last 4 years, but since I've been down here doing games as well. And again, we wish John Smith the best. He checked in, Steve. We had those live stream issues in the first half. What's going on, guys? And I know John wishes he was here tonight, believe me. And John, we hope you're doing well and hope to see you around the community soon and back coaching high school basketball again next year. We certainly miss you out here.
Yep.
Guys,
sure
I think it's going to do it for tonight.
That's it. Let's go home.
69-66 Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands. Again, thank you for everyone that has been supporting us, watching these broadcasts over the last couple of years, and welcome you to join us again on Monday for the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Lincoln Park Leopards. Hopefully, we'll be able to stream that game for you on the Uniontown Boys Basketball Facebook page. That's where the video will come from if we get permission. I'm sure Billy Dice is probably working hard right now trying to make that happen. That has to go through the PIAA. There's another entity that kind of has first dibs. And if we can get those dibs for Monday, we'll have the video. If not, we'll certainly have the audio feed for you on Monday of Uniontown and Lincoln Park. So for Steve Super, Tony Hiddle, Gary Frankhouse, and Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios is Brian Morozak. So you have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score, Lincoln Park 69 and Laurel Highlands 66. So everybody from Norwin High School.